How you doing, folks? It's Joe Value here for Cold Bear Sports on Sunday evening with two selections again today, or for tomorrow, sorry. Obviously two selections today, hit the crossbar. First one winning, Twilight Tone, getting it done nicely actually under Connor Plaza. Good young jockey, good head and shoulders. Took his time and hit the front plenty soon enough, but the horse wasn't the jockey's fault. The horse is just so dominant that he couldn't hang around any longer for them. But and we're unfortunate then with Rodney Bay in Downpatrick. Then just making an absolute hames of the last hurdle. Only for that, you would imagine he probably would have won. Jumping wasn't good for most of the way around, which you'd expect better of him because he has plenty of experience, But for whatever reason, he just didn't jump that well. He was probably locked up on the inside for long enough. Maybe if Paddy had just took on the lad out in front a bit earlier, he might have just seen his hurdles a bit better. But in fairness, the last hurdle made the difference, for us. And unfortunately, he would have paid well now. The double would have paid over 7-1 because Rodney Bed did drift out a bit. But look, these things happen, and we go again tomorrow. I have two tomorrow again, and it'll be same thing. Tomorrow I'm going to go a point win each and a point win double, and I think they're going to be very competitive again. So starting off in the 5:20 at Carlisle, a horse by the name of Little Joe, who definitely capable of winning a race like this. I would imagine priced up around in between 9-4 and 3-1. Should be around 3-1 tomorrow. You'd imagine it looks an open enough contest, but Little Joe has a bit in hand in the handicapper, I'd say, this season for a while anyway. And he showed last time that he was coming back into a bit of form. A prolific winner there a few years ago, and I expect Little Joe to do the business tomorrow for Gemma Tutti. Who's used to ride this horse, but she's training now, doing quite a good job. And Sam James, who's a jockey I have a lot of time for, and they're drawing 3, so it's a handy enough draw there. Should be no excuses. Probably End Zone is the horse to beat. That's favourite at the moment, but Little Joe, I think, hopefully. Although the one worry would be Carlisle. Sometimes has been disappointing around Carlisle, but was out of form at the time. And I just thought last time he's coming back into a bit of form. So 5:20 Carlisle, point win Little Joe. Priced up between 9-4 and 3-1. And the 6:30 Kilbeggan, horse by the name of Dark Spark, who's trained by Michael Winters, who done us a good favour there yesterday. His horses now can be followed, I think, throughout the summer really, because as he said himself, his horses weren't well last year. And he's a few there. I think he's about 15 or 16 horses in, ready to do a bit of damage there over the summer. And this Dark Spark, who won well on the flat last time, actually wasn't really fancied but still won, was a really good younger horse for Gordon Elliott a few years ago. Gordon ran him in a couple of hot enough races as a 4-year-old, and he was always well thought of. Won well around Kilbeggan before, and I expect him to win again tomorrow with Richie Condon taking off £7, which is a big plus. Richie's doing really well as well, so priced up around 2-1. I'm going to go a point win on that as well, and I'm going to try the point win double, as I said. So 5:20 in Carlisle, Little Joe point win, and the 6:30 at Kilbeggan, Dark Spark point win. So hopefully two of them get the job done. A nice sweat today, obviously. It was grand that the first one won, but just unfortunate that the second one didn't. And then my Patreon service got withdrawn before the start, which is a bit frustrating because you'd imagine. I know the winner won well now, but I'd say we would have been thereabouts, definitely, considering that the second favourite bombed out altogether. We definitely would have been bang there, but it'll be another day. Anyway, thanks very much for listening. Royal Ascot around the corner now, so looking forward to that. There's a few decent bets gone out there on the service, and massively looking forward to it. Should be a great week. So it's Joe Value of Cold Bear Sports. Talk to you soon and take care. All the best.